Hello and welcome to My Tarot. My name is Maisha. I'm going to be doing your multi-subject reading. On my website, this is called a multi-subject personal reading because it's exclusive to just you. But today on YouTube, we are doing this for our Cancers, Libras, Capricorns, and Aries. In this reading, I go over your life, your mental and emotional health, love life, finances, and warnings. I also do a spirit message. These look kind of crooked. I also do a spirit message. I am using the Kipper Oracle deck and the tarot to clarify everything. All right. So let's see what's going on. At the end of this video, I'm also going to do a free yes or no question. So make sure that you have your question ready. All right. Make sure you got your question in mind because it's going to go quick. And if you are involved with someone even loosely, make sure that this person is on your mind. We're going to tell you what's up with them too at some point in this video. Let's see. When it comes to your life, the first card you have is the card of High Honor. The card of High Honor says that your footsteps are being guided. It says that you're elevating and growing. Your spiritual team is really working things out for you at this moment. You should be overcoming obstacles right now. So hopefully that's true for you. Maybe you went through some things. Now you are focusing on your goals. Queen of Swords, you gonna get everything it is that you are trying to accomplish or anything that you're working towards. It's gonna work out for you. Now, when I said your status is changing in this card, this could be your relationship status. This could also be like your job status. This could be your tax bracket. That all of those things are some of the things that may be changing. Even just how you view yourself as a person. Maybe that's it too. The card of expectation is here, and it does say that recently you may have been feeling kind of disappointed within your life. I feel like you're reminiscing on the past and the way things were or the way things could have been. I feel like you want a lot more out of life, but it don't seem like you're really getting it at this moment. When it comes to your life, you have the card of Distant Horizons. Distant Horizons is saying that Spirit is opening those doors for you so that balance can come in. I feel like you're trying to get grounded and they are trying to help you. It seems like you're moving towards happiness and positivity. This is saying that success is something that is here for you. I see you networking a lot more. See you getting out of your comfort zone, possibly going out more and things like that. Things like that. When it comes to your life, you also have the card of Toil and Labor. The card of Toil and Labor says that you're tired of going through the motions. Toil and Labor says that you're ready for a breakthrough or instant gratification. I feel like I want to back up a second. With these two cards right here, that could also signify the fact that what's about to happen in your life is that you are going to be reuniting with someone that you know already, love, and care about. But this is not the love portion, so I try to stay off of that, but it was just heavy on my spirit. So you may be reuniting with somebody. But Toil and Labor is here. Toil and Labor says that you are tired of going through the motions. It says that you are looking for change or instant gratification. I feel like you are just wanting a breakthrough and you haven't got that breakthrough yet. When it comes to your life, you have the Four of Pentacles, which says that it is very important for you to just make sure that you're grounded. I feel like you're going to get everything that you want, need, and desire out of your life, and I need you to trust the process. One of the blockages that you have is the Knight of Pentacles, which is saying that you may be wasting a little bit of time. You could be procrastinating. This is saying that essentially you're dragging your feet This says that you haven't really been making a lot of progress from your perception. It could have been like a long time coming for the changes that you are desiring. The Wheel of Fortune is another blockage that you have in your life. So the Wheel of Fortune would represent like your spiritual team. It's not necessarily that they're creating a blockage for you, but what they're trying to do is just change your circumstances. They're trying to get you to see things from a clear or new perspective. I feel like in terms of your life, what you're needing to do is to start trusting the process more, or trusting your guides. Maybe pray, meditate, do things that are soothing to your spirit on a consistent basis. Building that relationship is imperative, because not having it is creating a blockage. When it comes to the last blockage that you do have the Justice card, which is all about cause and effect. It's all about karma. This could just say that there is karmic debt that you are kind of healing through, or karmic debt that you are needing to heal through, needing to reevaluate, needing to take care of. In the near future, I do feel like you're going to be a lot more stable. You should probably start to do more self-reflection, start focusing more on yourself in the past and other people. This tells you to worry about you. When it comes to your life, I see you letting go of major burden. So maybe you're going to start taking that advice and worrying about yourself. But you're going to be letting go of major burden. I feel like you're going to be letting go of any and everything that no longer serves you for real. And then emotional balance is very important for you to have. This is telling you that you need to ground yourself a little bit more. Make sure that you're stable and emotionally balanced. This tells you that in terms of your life, it is time for you to utilize knowledge and wisdom. You are smart. You're capable. Whatever you want, it can and will come into fruition. I need you to really trust that. Trust that the anointing on your life is stronger than any doubt, any negative self-talk, or any enemies. Now, mentally and emotionally. Let's see. When it comes to your mental and emotional health in general, the first card that you have is the card of bittersweet. The card of bittersweet just says that mentally and emotionally, what's happening is that you're trying your best to accept the good with the bad. You're trying your best to adopt a different mindset or a different perspective on certain things in your life, or even certain energies. When it comes to your life, you have the card of abundance, which says that it is very important for you to just make sure that you are focusing on the future, or putting your best foot forward. You got to know and understand that you are capable, you're abundant, your future looks bright, even if things are not working out as of right now. When it comes to your life, you have the card of balance. You got to find some. This tells you to use your voice, open your heart. This tells you to make sure that you're grounded, secure your future mentally and emotionally. I do feel like that is your focus, but I also feel like you're being thrown off because so much energy is coming your way, or you have so much responsibility. It's important for you to understand that where you are in your life is absolutely where you're supposed to be. And it's important for you to understand that things will work out because of that. You have to work on forgiveness. That's the advice. You have the card of enlightenment. So you need to work on forgiveness. I feel like you know better now than you ever have in your life, and it is time for you to act like it. This is that in order for your future to be as bright as you want it to be, you're going to have to be intentional and moving away from the past. So this doesn't mean that you need to sweep anything under the rug. This just means that you need to be intentional in your healing journey, okay? You need to talk about it. You need to explore. You need to do some perspective taking. Now, perspective taking is part of intentional healing sessions, which are available on my website. So let's talk about it. All right, let's talk about love. So when it comes to your love life, the first card you have is the card of great fortune. The card of great fortune in love does say that you are actually moving towards abundance. I feel like your love life is getting a lot better than whatever it's been thus far, so congratulations. Your spiritual team is guiding your footsteps, and they are trying to create sudden changes. You could feel like your love life is completely falling apart. I believe that it's falling together, okay? Perspective. You have the card of thoughts, which says that you are in your head right now. You could be thinking about a past situation, a past person, or just someone that you're distant from. When it comes to your love life, I do believe that everything is going to start really just coming together for you. When I clarify the thoughts card, it is clarified by the star. Whoever's on your mind, you'll be seeing them soon. Whoever is on your mind, you will 100% be seeing them soon. Things are definitely going to be coming together between you and that person. The community card is here, and it does tell you that you should probably open up. Again, talk to somebody. You need support. No matter what's going on in your relationship, you need support. If you're single, you still need support. You still need help or guidance, advice. This could also tell you that it's time for you to date, but I do feel like it's time for you to talk more than anything else, because the King of Swords is here, and it talks about being logical. It also talks about conversation. When it comes to your love life, I feel like you're going to have some pretty important conversations in the near future, and I want you to really embrace them. You have the card of family room, which says that you've already swept a lot underneath the rug or underneath the surface. Things already ain't been going the way that they needed to go for you. The family room card is clarified by the Three of Swords. I see you healing. I see you being prosperous. I see you really working through whatever trauma, issues, or drama you've had within your love life, which is actually going to put you in a position to win. With the card of despair here, it says that you feel like every time you take one step forward romantically, you're being pushed back by 2 steps. This could be because of the people that you are dealing with or the people that you have dealt with. I see you elevating and growing with the Nine of Pentacles. I see your love life drastically improving. I see you overcoming this blockage that you feel like you've been going through for a minute. Why is it that you feel like you can't get ahead? Where are you at? Like in your love life or romantic connections? Where are you? Because it feel like you be hoping and praying for more. Even if you're in a connection, it just seems like you're unfulfilled. Single or taken. Seems like y'all are unfulfilled at this moment. And so I'm just trying to figure out why. Like, have you ever sat down and thought about what exactly it is that you want out of your love life? And if so, what's stopping you from getting it? I answered my own question. Oops. So one of the blockages in your love life is third-party situations. This is gossip, drama, infidelity. Some of y'all deal with folks who are already involved with other people. Some of y'all are letting people deprioritize y'all. They're not putting you on the, or they are putting you on the back burner. They are not putting you on the pedestal that you deserve to be on, especially because of the way that you love and cater to folks. Even if you're single, maybe this was your situation in the past. Third parties. The King of Cups is another blockage, which just talks about like emotional availability and emotional balance. Maybe you're dealing with people who are not emotionally available or emotionally balanced. This could also say that you need to chill out too. You need to grow emotionally. You need to work on some of your issues. And then love in itself or partnership is a blockage. I feel like it's been really hard for you to actually find healthy partnerships, relationships, or connections. People who actually want to invest in you the way that they should. You have the Moon card. The Moon card says that as it relates to your love life, you have to really take a deep dive into the things that you're doing. You have to take a deep dive into your subconscious. You have to start being accountable, moving past fear, and doing stuff differently. In the near future, what's going to happen is clarity and exposure. You're going to start being a lot more in control than you've been over your circumstances. I feel like you're going to start standing in your power. Things are going to start making more sense. The last blockage that you have is the Ten of Wands, which talks about burden. Although I already went over your blockages, it was telling me to pull another one. And so this last blockage that I pulled is burden. Do you take on everybody else's issues? Are you Mr. or Mrs. Fix-It? You could be caring for everybody in the world and it's hindering you from actual happiness. Or maybe you take the responsibility away from certain people. You're not holding them accountable. Why did it tell me to pull a blockage? Why did it tell me to pull another blockage? You're overly patient. Have you ever heard the saying where it says shit or get off the pot? You ever heard that? My mom used to say that. My grandma used to say that. The way my brain be working, it's going everywhere because I'm over here like... Anyways, I feel like y'all are doing y'allself a disservice and it's creating self-harm. Some of y'all stay way too long in situations where people are not ready for you. You waiting for them to get ready. They not ready. In the near future, you're going to be in control. You're going to be able to shit or get off the pot, okay? You're going to be able to move forward in love or romance or completely back away. That choice or that decision is going to be yours. Because a lot of times you guys feel like people are robbing y'all of y'all decision making, or they haven't been honest and authentic to the point where you just gotta settle for certain things, but you don't. I need you to take charge of your love life. If you're in a connection, some of y'all are being told to start over. You could start over with your person. You could start over with somebody new. But some of y'all is being told to start over. Like, y'all was doing it wrong. Y'all was navigating wrong. And sometimes when it comes to healers or very spiritually in tune people, we tend to try to carry people through their karma. Okay? Sometimes people are experiencing karma. They're getting beat up in life. And we're trying to help them, which means now we are taking on their spiritual warfare, or now our lives are falling apart, or now we are being devalued and underappreciated. You gotta let people fight their own battles. I'm telling you, let people fight their own battles. I don't know what y'all got going on, but it sounds a little crazy. Let's see how the person on your mind feels about you if you have someone. If not, you can skip to the money part. When it comes to the person on your mind and how they feel about you, your person feels like you're too good for them. They feel like you guys are on two different levels. This is somebody who's intimidated by your energy. This is somebody who does want balance, but they don't feel like that will happen. Whoever this person is, they could be distant from you or at a distance from you. This is someone who's really unhappy with their life because they're not stable. They don't know how to open up. They don't know how to be authentic, and they don't feel heard in life, and they never have. The victim card is here. Your person does feel like you are the victim. They feel like you just don't know what you're getting yourself into. They feel like they done played games, gossip. They may feel like you talk too much or that you deal with others. I feel like they view you as someone who loves them, but they also view you as someone who's naive or dumb, for real. Perseverance, see, look, they think that you a ride or die, okay? You gonna ride for them through any and everything. I feel like this person is still trying to figure you out a little bit, but for the most part, they got you down. They got you down. They refrain from really opening up to you because of the guilty conscience that they have. Their next move towards you is to rekindle or to come towards you, to see you or to apologize if they owe you one of those. With the 10 of Swords and the 9 of Cups being here, I don't believe that they actually feel like they could be happy with you. And the reason being is because they don't feel like they can actually measure up to you. So in the comments, tell me, what zodiac sign are you dealing with? And when people feel like you too good for them or that they can't measure up, they drag you, okay? It's not like they even try to work the connection out. It'd be like they do everything that they can to push you away. So make sure that you're not fighting to be devalued. You're not fighting for someone's love and affection when in all actuality they can't give it to you because they don't love themselves. They don't even hold themselves in high regards. So although they may care about you, it's like they're not gonna show it for real. They rather break your heart before you break theirs, or before you realize that y'all are not on the same wavelength. Who are y'all dealing with? Are y'all heartbroken? Did y'all go through anything like that? I'm really done with the love part, but it's telling me to pull a few more cards. So let's see. Oh, okay. So when it comes to your love life, I do believe that your spiritual team is talking to you right now. They are trying to change your circumstances. I feel like your spiritual team is wanting for you to kind of stop accepting disappointment, manifest. So make magic. You can do this through prayer, meditation, through scripting, through candle magic. You can do this through satchels, through herbs. You could do it any way you want, but co-create with the universe so that you can get your love life together. Whether it is this person or someone else, whether it's whoever you're here for or a new love, you probably need to connect with your guides first. Personal readings, remember, are available at mytarotshop.com. We can talk on the phone, or you can do a full-blown love reading on my website. I have a variety of readings, but if you're interested in just love, it's called a full-blown love reading. If you want to make magic, you want to manifest love, attract love, go to theconjurelady.com. All of my products are fully descriptive, so go on over there because it looked like that's what you're needing to do for real. Okay, so let's talk about the money. And let me tell y'all something. When I do money jars, dang, I gotta send my sister a money jar. I forgot, and my Alexa did not remind me because I told her to remind me. I gotta mail her a money jar. But when I do magic, I be 100% in the zone. I make sure that everything is aligning. My favorite song that I play when I'm manifesting money, or that when I'm just in the money energy, is God wants me to ball. That ain't gonna be everybody type of music, but because I am from South Central LA, this is my type of music. And so yeah, and I'm about to play it. But let's talk about your money. Okay, now, so when it comes to your money, you come off as the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is literally somebody who embodies wealth and stability. This is feminine energy. It doesn't matter if you're a male or a female, though. I feel like you supposed to be wealthy. You supposed to be balling. You supposed to be okay. And a lot of y'all may be. And if not, you will be. Seven of Pentacles, your spiritual team is telling you to invest in your financial future. I feel like you be throwing money away. It be burning a hole in your pocket. When it comes to your finances, your spending habits are definitely directly tied into your emotional state. So maybe you overspend, overeat, overdo stuff when you are going through something emotionally, when you are under stress, or when you experiencing something traumatic. You're going to have to tighten up. You're going to have to fix that, because it's cutting into your ability to be wealthy. You have to build healthier habits. You're supposed to be a leader. So rather you are an entrepreneur or you work a 9 to 5, your spiritual team is telling you to lead. They're telling you that you have to boss up, you have to stand up, you have to push through. You need to start prioritizing your finances at this point in your life. I see success for you. Like, I don't know what you're growing through or what's going on with you financially, but I see success for you. I see you being in a home. I see home ownership. I see just major stability. I see you being extremely happy financially, or happy with your financial situation, more than stable, more than content. But I see overflow. Look at this, the Wheel of Fortune. You can't be stopped. You're going to be rich. You're going to be wealthy. And guess what? Don't forget about me when you get there. Donations are accepted. Okay, donations are accepted. You have self-limiting beliefs. I feel like you are your own biggest enemy, and that's your first blockage financially. You also are a procrastinator. You be very, very stagnant. You need to let go of stagnancy. When it comes to your finances, the Three of Cups with the Queen of Swords is saying you're going to get any and everything that you go after. You don't even got to worry. It's gonna all come together for you. If you're looking for a financial breakthrough, it should be here by the fall. It should be here within the next 3 months. So yeah, that's around the fall. The 9th or the 10th month, so September or October. You're gonna be good, but you're supposed to be wealthy. So you need to really, you really need to get it together. You really need to lock in. You gotta lock in. You gotta stop whatever it is that you be doing that's putting you in not so great financial situations. You got to get your mind right, because money is going to give you freedom. They tell you that money does not buy happiness, and it doesn't. It does not. But it buys you enough freedom to where you can make yourself happy and others. Trust me, okay? I was poor, sleeping in laundromats and on park benches. Now I have 2 houses right next door to each other. 9 bedrooms in total. Come on now. You about to boss up. You about to get it together. And I'm going to tell you, it took me, because I've been through extreme poverty, it only took me a year after I started making real money to really lock in. It took me a year. And that's literally because I had to make sure my taxes reflected my bank account. Y'all need to lock in. Start tying stuff down. And then let's talk about home ownership real quick. People be saying like, oh, there's no difference between renting and buying. It's a huge difference. I'm not knocking either. But what I'm gonna tell you is, if you can be a renter, then you can be a buyer. Your mortgage is likely gonna be less than your rent. Not only that, you can pull money out your house. You cannot pull money out of somebody else's property. And that's what's important. You need something to fall back on just in case, because life has its ups and downs. And y'all see these folks trying to keep us down. Y'all see them trying to keep us broke. Y'all see them trying to send us back in time. I need you to lock in and get it together. All you need is to purchase a home, you need 2 years of tax records. If you're an entrepreneur, you may need 5 years. If your business have not been open that long. But that's all you need. You need a 580 credit score. Find you a lender. Y'all be worried about all that stuff in your credit. Sometimes it don't even matter when it comes to your mortgage score. That's why you need to talk to a lender first, and then worry about everything else later. See what the lenders are telling you. Go to at least 3 to 5 lenders. Because the way they trying to do it, some people ain't going to be able to purchase homes. Just like these people wasn't able to purchase homes back in the day. Y'all better lock in, I'm telling you. They trying to repeal the 14th Amendment to say you ain't no citizen. Come on now. But we gonna get to the spirit message, although I wasn't just preaching. As if I wasn't just preaching. You got the card of detox and do it alone. Okay, so the card of detox is here. And it essentially just represents that you need to do a fast. You need to do a detox. If you have never fasted before, a lot of these are for spiritual reasons. You need to cleanse your body, your spirit, your mind at the same time. I feel like you guys should start, even if it's like a 3-day thing or even a 1-day thing, although I do 10 days. You need to go ahead and fast or do a detox. You need a cleanse inside and out. And then this card to do it alone is in reverse. This is confirmation that you won't have to. A lot of us have had to do it by ourselves. We've had no support. You don't have to. You need community. You need a village. You don't need nothing, but you will have community. You will have a village. Everything will come together for you. I know you worried about isolation, or sometimes people be worried about the next person who ain't trying to get they self together. Don't worry about none of that. Your tribe is coming towards you, okay? And then this could be about what I was just talking about with home ownership, because I know so many females, an overwhelming amount of females, clients included, that be like, I don't want to buy a house. I want to buy one with my husband. And Black folks don't understand that your first house does not have to be your only house. That could be your starter house. We be thinking that it's a forever kind of thing, and it don't have to be, which is why I got a house for my kid next door to me. And if my kid wants to leave that house, sell that house, pull equity out that house, do whatever he got to do, he can do it, because this is just the beginning. We building wealth and we being smart. The message from Spirit is that you elevating, you growing, things are getting better. You need to detox, you need to lock in, you need to make sure that you're moving forward no matter who's supporting you. Are y'all ready for y'all yes or no question? Y'all ready? I hope you got your question. I know I was talking a whole lot, but do you have your question ready? If not, then pause this. The answer to your question is yes. The answer to your question is yes. That's your reading. Have a great day. Personal readings are available right now at mytarotshop.com. Have a great day.